Hello everyone, I am S2-Ep36. Welcome back to Craftopia. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy hanging out with you. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So I have been looking at a few things. Before we go to trade in our slates of growth, which we'll do after a little bit, I want to go look at some things that I think that we may be able to do. So if I go under the blueprint real quick, and as you know, we're trying to make that tank so that we can get our stuff back because we have that guy way up there in the hot area, and we have the war tank open, but we need to get some armor piercing ammunition. So if I click on this and then it says details, how to obtain, methods to acquire, obtained by crafting. We already have that. Those are iron ingots and platinum ingots. And if we can get some of this TNT, hopefully we can do this and that should help. And that should be able to help us. Whichever crafting facility we need, we'll have to find out. But if we can get this, that would be great because then we can do this. And we do have the black gunpowder and sugar. I do believe that's sugar, yes, and let me see, sugar and grease. So we can get all that stuff. That's not that big of a deal. We just need some animal meat, and that's really easy to do. So I'll go ahead and we'll just find some good ones that we don't really, need to be keeping right now. Let me just go see, because there should be some ones that we can cook up that I'm not going to have to worry about or anything. Like the cow or whatever, we do have lots of meat somewhere that we can use, and that's okay. We'll just, we'll do this. I'll take that. We'll put that in here. We should have some grease, but I don't know for sure if we do. So if not, we'll definitely be making some, and it doesn't look like we actually have any grease at all. Let me go ahead and get this stuff going. I'll probably just do this in half. So what is max? 38? Okay. Well, I guess we can go ahead and do that. We'll get a whole bunch of grease going. This is just the deer meat anyway. So we'll get this. We'll get all that grease going. It won't take too terribly long, and we'll have that. And then we gotta see, and we need the black gunpowder and sugar. Sugar's outside, I do know that. So let's go see. There should be some black gunpowder around here somewhere, and if not, I'm sure that we can make some. But I was thinking we do have some there. Looks like we have some old model gun bullet, but that's not gonna do us a lot of good. So let's take that. I was thinking we had some gunpowder, but again, I'm not seeing it. Let's go see what gunpowder is going to be. I don't know if we can make that in here. Looks like we can. Okay. But we need the gunpowder first, which is going to be saltpeter and sulfur, if I remember correctly. Let's go down here and let's go see. So we do have some saltpeter and stuff. We do have, of course, our fecal matter that we can turn into saltpeter. There's that. Okay, sulfur, saltpeter, and charcoal. Let's just go ahead and track this so that we have that. And that's not too bad to do. So I am going to... We'll use that. We'll turn that into saltpeter. We do have a little bit of saltpeter in here. We have 57, but let's turn this into saltpeter first. That would be the best. So we're going to need it anyway, and we'll get that done. We'll craft up that. We'll go ahead and get out the grease. And we're going to have sulfur, and I do know that we do have sulfur, so let's grab this. We'll just go ahead and grab a stack of 89, and okay, now we need charcoal. We should have a bit of charcoal. I do know we have some somewhere. I just have to go find it. We have a little bit. I'm not going to say a lot, but we do have a little bit. And I thought that we had a bit of charcoal in here. There we go. We'll take that. Okay. And now we just need that saltpeter so we can begin doing that. And that's going to be a little bit. But in the meantime, there was something that I wanted to show you. So at the end of the last video, I was talking about this shield that we have, which is a Gremlin's Great Shield 2. And I noticed something out of the corner of my eye, but then when I was editing, I noticed that I saw something change. Let me go ahead and unequip this guy. Okay, so we have 280 life right now. When I equip this guy, if you watch, you can see our health actually go up. So it makes our health go up a little bit. It isn't a lot, but it is some. And so 20 health is 20 health. So that might actually help us out a little bit. And then we should, now we have 300 health. That's good. That's going to help us out. So we have that, and we need to do a few things under the missions. So this dungeon thing, I don't know about. These two are easy. So that's a detector and equip it. Not that big of a deal. And maybe we can make a monster tamer. And we capture a mono. Okay, that much we can do. I think we already have a mono, but we can take care of that. And then tame mono as a pet. And we'll get equipment inventory. Not that big of a deal, but we can do that. Maybe we can generate a refining stone 3 on a scrap bench and put it into a refinery's chest. So we should have some level 3 items that we can use, if I remember correctly. I don't know if we'll be able to use this, but there's this green elemental pesos. Maybe we can go and see about getting some refinery stuff from it. Sweet. Okay, cool. So we get a refining 3, and that's good. Let's go and disassemble that. All right, there we go. Now we can put that into our scrap bench also. So that will go into this one right here. And where did that guy go to? Okay, there we go. So now we have a level 3 thing in there. Let's go ahead and go to missions. So now we're going to get another skill point. That's good. Sweet. So now we have that going too. That's good. Craft rotating saws. We can do some of these other things in a little bit. I just want to make sure that we get this stuff going, because if we can get TNT, I think that would be great. That would really help out a lot. Let's go see what we can do. Just go all the way down to the bottom here. And we need, looks like sugar, and we don't have the black gunpowder. So let's just go ahead and make the black gunpowder. Okay, now let's go see about making that, and hopefully we'll be able to. And there we go right there, TNT. Sweet. Let's go ahead. We'll just go and do, because we're gonna have to have that for that stuff anyway. And let's just do one for right now. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm hoping that we will be able to make some of that other stuff, but I don't know for sure if we're gonna be able to. And I don't know where we make that weapon at all. Let's go down here and see if I can find any sort of weapons. So I did figure out where it was that I needed to go to, and I have it marked already. We need some other things. I was looking underneath here, and right out here we have the stuff for like the tank and that stuff. We've been making all these parts and everything, but if we go down here, here is the war tank, which may help us out. Gun turret and tank hull, I do believe we have those, and then we're gonna need an engine of Jupiter. So let's go see about, we need 10 engine parts. We only have 2 right now, but we have the, let me see, do we have the tank hull? Not that I know of, but if we can make the tank hull, then that would be good, and then we can, you know, make the war tank, at least make it, and then we have that much ready to go. So, for the war tank, we need the tank hull. We have the gun turret, I do believe, and the tank hull is this stuff right here. Now, we still need more scrap parts, so that's going to be one of the big problems. And of course, the wheels is going to be the rubber and all of that. Let's go see what wheels are. So we're going to need those anyways. So we need copper because we have to make bolts, and that's where we got to do the copper. And I said we have to get copper soon, so I'm gonna have to work on that. So we're not going to be able to open that up right now, but let's go to blueprints. Okay, and we still don't have this yet, so this is not the best. And I thought of a way that we could open this up, but it's where that frog guy is, and if we can take him out, wherever he is, again, I don't remember, then we can maybe get the blueprint for that, but I don't know if that still holds true or not. So what we ought to do, probably go do some more of those missions to get some more so we can get our mana up, and see if we can maybe find some caves that have some good stuff in them, because we do have some pretty good things going on right now. I mean, we have enough, you know, food and everything else to really do good. And maybe we can find some other stuff to really help ourselves out along the way. So I was hoping this would work, but it does not work. So we're definitely going to have to figure out something else to make this work. And we can do that. It's just going to take a little bit more effort than what I thought. So that's okay. The effort's fine. I just want to make sure that we have everything lined up so we can go out and do things. So chest somewhere. I hear it, I just cannot see it, and it should be right around here. But yet, it is not. How very strange. Normally you can find that stuff really easy, and it's like I said, it isn't above us or anything. It should be right here, but it's not showing itself. So, Alright, well that's fine. I guess we'll just go out, we'll find some more of those missions, and we'll do that. And hopefully we'll be able to get some of those done, and then we can, you know, go over to Anubis and go get some more stuff. That would be good. So let me go out into some other areas. You know what? There may be stuff out here in Brigandine Valley. Let's go out to Brigandine Valley and let's go see what's out there. Alright, now out of Brigandine Valley, and again, I'm going to look around. I'm going to see what I can find that's going to help us out, that's going to get us what we need. We're going to have to find those spots, and I don't know if there's going to be any out here, but we'll definitely take a look. Wasn't able to find any of those places out in Brigandine Valley, but maybe it's just, you know, too small of a biome or something. So what I'm going to do is come back out to the desert out here. We haven't done anything out here, really. I mean, as far as that good stuff goes. So whatever may be out here, maybe we can find some things to do to help, you know, get some more of those slates of growth. And hopefully we will be able to. I'm battling a thoughtful stone golem that I don't know anything about, really. And we're going to have to keep our health up. Seems to be hurting us pretty good, though, I do gotta say. we can take him down, that would be good. And we just got here. Okay, cool. Alright, that wasn't that hard to do. It was a little bit, but not really too terribly bad. So, let's go looking around and let's go see if we can find any of those places. That would be the best thing for us. Definitely a strange looking formation here. Didn't know if there's anything there or not. It doesn't look like it. Like there's all kinds of stone golems out here for sure. It's not necessarily bad. But again, I don't want to be spending all day just fighting stone golems for what little bit, you know. There's all kinds of them out here though. It's crazy. There's one right there. There's one right there. There's another one right over there. You know, if we wanted to, we could just fight stone golems all day long and never really get much of anything else done. But I don't want to do that, so time to continue looking around and hopefully you'll be able to find what I am looking for. I did finally find one. It's... the heck is that? Could be something's trying to attack us. I don't know. It is out here in Unifel Desert. There's kind of that white streak, and there is a quicksand labyrinth and a great sword of recovery on either side. So let's go see. Trial of Speed, huh? Well, I'm gonna have to probably eat something else, and I don't really have anything to eat until that calms right back down again. I don't know exactly what the Trial of Speed is. We're gonna have to go see where all that goes. Just go ahead and make sure I can eat the food to keep our stuff up. Good. Okay, let's go see. Collect 17 or 22 crystals in 90 seconds, huh? Okay, so we're definitely going to have to try to get as many as we can. Now, as far as how we go fast, I don't know. Oh, wow, okay, I see. There's a whole bunch of them out there. Oh, wow, this is going to be hard. Okay, but if we can use those jumpy things... Oh, hey, how do you like that, huh? That's cool. Well, this is cool. This is going to be fun. We're not going to get very many of them, I don't think, but if we can get some, that would be great too, huh? Looks like the motocross is just about to be destroyed, but we'll see what happens, huh? Oh, we got it! We actually got it! Oh, that's nuts! Sweet! That was actually kind of fun. I think I kind of enjoyed that. I didn't think we'd actually get that one done. That's cool. All right, that one was awesome. I didn't think we'd actually get those many crystals, but we get 17 or 22. Did pretty good, I would say. I ran across this boss, and kind of came after me a little bit. But so far, I think I may be able to get this guy down. If we can, maybe we can actually... Oh shoot, he healed himself. Never mind. I'm not gonna mess around with something like that that keeps on healing themselves. That's not gonna help me out any. Okay, well, I think that's just something to stay away from until we can actually figure out a way that we're gonna deal with him. I was hoping that it wasn't gonna be like that, but I guess that it is, and that's okay too. Takes poison resistance. I'm out in the miasma wetlands now. I'm still looking for a couple of more of those challenges. If I can find a couple of those, I think we should be doing okay, and then we'll head back and we'll trade in this stuff and we'll go see what we can do. But first I have to get, well, I would like to get a couple of more of those challenges done, but we'll see what all happens and how long it actually takes us. I'm way out here over by the iceberg area, and we haven't been out in this area here much. But there is something in front of me that I have no idea what it is. I haven't been able to find any more of those challenges yet. I know that they're around, it's just finding them is a hard part. And there is something here. I don't know exactly what this thing is. But there's definitely something here, and I want to try to get up on top of it if I can, because there's a orb up there. There we go. So, I don't know what this thing is. It's a very interesting thing, that's all I gotta say, and as far as I can tell, there's only one. Unless there is... Okay, so we probably have to find those. And maybe those will open that up. It looks like we may have been here, but... Again, there is no way to know because one of those is opened. So we have definitely opened at least one. Okay, that's not all bad. I just don't know where the rest of these things, whatever they are going to be. So let me go look around. They're probably going to be in a fairly, looks like, tight radius of this thing, but again, I won't know until I actually look. Found another labyrinth thing up here too. It's just above where that orb thing is. I haven't found the last piece yet. I came up that hill right there, and so I'm still kind of looking around to see what I can find. Maybe I ought to go over more this way, huh? Maybe it's just really close by and I just haven't found... Oh, wait a minute. How's that, huh? Yeah. Let's go do this. Aha! It opened up. Now, let's get back over there. Let's go see what is in this place. I had never even noticed this before, and I think I've been up in this area. Okay, maybe that's how you would get on top of it, huh? Very interesting. Alright, well, I guess maybe we could have opened those up instead of climbing up on trees to try to get up there, but at least we did find a place, and that's cool. Still not found any more of those challenges, but I think what I'm going to do is probably head back. We'll go trade in what we have. We do have one more challenge complete, I do believe. Yes, we do, because we had 8. So they're getting harder to find, and I just don't know where they are or anything. So right now, I just got to go find a warp portal somewhere or something. Let me go see if there is one right over there. Where is right over there? It's all the way back over this way, huh? Okay, well, I'll go to it, and I think it's up top. So we got to climb up there and make our way back home. Let's go and see about trading in those 2 for right now. So let's go ahead and use a slate of growth, and let's go ahead and do our maximum mana, so that way we have that. Okay, and we'll go and do one more maximum mana. Okay, now we don't really have any more. Let's go see actually what we can get if we do soul orbs, because we have done quite a few, and of that I do know. Refining stone, slate of evolution. Okay, cool. Biplane, explosive incendiary. Okay, cool. Looks like we might get some pretty good stuff. Jetpack, refining stones, oil plant. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. We will do this one, and that's gonna be 5 soul orbs. So let's go ahead and get this one. Okay, explosive is high. Blueprint of high incendiary explosive. We gotta get this one first. Okay, got some more slates of evolution. High explosives incendiary. We'll do that one. Some more evolution and blueprint of biplane. I think we should get that one as well. Okay. We're getting actually fairly close to what we can get, so we do have quite a few left. I just want to conserve the last of them. So let's just go ahead and head back home, and we'll see what we can do. So we got a refining stone 3 out of here. We only got one of those other missions done because they're getting a little bit harder to find, and we also have our refining stone in this chest, which I'm probably just going to go and take out for right now so that we don't lose it or anything, so that we can use it a little bit later to do things. And I think we did decent. We didn't find as much as I was hoping for, that's for sure. But we did find a few things, and we have a whopping lot of these. Now that's a lot of points right there, or a lot of coin, and then all of these are also adding up pretty quick. So we do have a few good things. I was just hoping for maybe a few more good things, but that's okay, because if we can trade in a lot of this stuff, we can get a lot of our money back that we have. Or lost, I guess, because I died once for sure, and that was the only time that I died as far as I know of. So maybe we can continue looking around, trying to get some more of those done, and if we can continue maybe trying to get better at things, what I ought to do is just go ahead and eat another food and see how far that takes up our mana. It should take it up a little ways. It's a little bit higher, not as much as, I was hoping it would be, but that's okay. So if we can find something that actually gets our mana up, that would be good, because then we can have even more. I don't know what all we're going to have food-wise that would increase our mana. Just want to go take a look here and see what kind of, food and stuff we could do. Okay, I don't know if that one's going to help or not, but we'll definitely give it a try. Okay, well, our mana is definitely coming up. I will say that much for sure. Let's go and try another piece, because we do have these rice cakes, and it does 25 mana. So we'll just take one of those rice balls, and we'll eat one of those as well. Okay, our mana's at 226. Okay, that's what we have for mana. So that's all that we're going to have for right now, and maybe we'll be able to find some more a little bit later of those challenges and continue getting those guys going. But we also saw a big old serpent that we needed to defeat, one of the bosses, and we got some incendiary explosives open. So underneath our blueprints, we now have the biplane open, which is good, and we also have the incendiary explosives. So this thing will help us do really good to hit things harder, and it looks like it is going to be requiring a lot of that stuff. So I don't think it's going to do as good as I would hope for against those tank guys, but if we can find, some things to help get those tank guys done, then I think that would actually help out as well too. Maybe we can go find that blueprint where that frog guy is. If we can get him defeated, I think that would help out a lot. This is Craftopia. Thank you for joining me here. If you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video. We will get some more done. We just gotta go see where they are and where we can find them. I remember seeing some more, but I don't remember where I saw them at, so we'll continue looking. And in the meantime, you have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Hopefully we'll be able to, get more stuff going and get our stuff back from that tank guy that hopefully will be able to help us. And maybe with our good, shield, we'll be able to do that a lot better. I will talk to you next time, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.